Sometimes there's no one else who loves me like you used to. Sometimes we're not ourselves. There's no one I can turn to. And I know all the feelings that we shared are in the past. And I know your relationships are never meant to last. And I'll take some time, but I'll be alright. We're moving on. We're moving on. I know times are
All request you to all kindly be seated. We start the function shortly. A very good evening to one and all present here. On behalf of the CIT Alumni Association, we welcome you all for the CIT Alumni Day, fondly known as the OSAN Day, to all the old students who are present here. As everybody knows, once is the second Saturday of every March, we celebrate the OSAN Day. So most of the students in India, abroad, wait for this particular day to meet and greet each other, have nostalgic moments of what they celebrated in this great institution. Let's get the divine blessing of the Almighty. Let's show our devotion, vow to God, and ask His guidance and always be with us. Request the students of CIT to kindly recite the prayer song.
गणनायकाय गणदैवताय गणाध्यक्षाय धीमहि गुणशरीराय गुणमण्डिताय गुणेशानाय धीमहि गुणाधीताय गुणाधीशाय गुणप्रविष्टाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय बालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय बालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि.
Thank you. A person who exhibits positivity always says yes for the betterment of OSAN and the leader of CIT Alumni Association. Now I request Engineer P. Marimuthu, President of the CIT Alumni Association, to kindly welcome the gathering.
இன்று நம்முடைய சிஐடி பொறியியல் கல்லூரியினுடைய பழைய மாணவர் சங்கத்தின் இந்த விழாவிற்கு வருகை புரிந்திருக்கும் மேடையில் அமர்ந்திருக்கும் சான்றோர்களே, மேடையின் முன் அமர்ந்திருக்கும் தாய்மார்களே, மாணவ செல்வங்களே, அனைவரையும் இந்த மாலை வேளையில் மகிழ்ந்து வணங்கி வாழ்த்துகிறேன். மேலும் மேடையில் அமர்ந்திருக்கும் நம்முடைய தலைமை விருந்தினர் டாக்டர் மதன் செந்தில் அவர்களையும், சேர்மன் ரத்னம் குரூப் ஆஃப் இன்ஸ்டிடியூஷன், அவரை பற்றி சொல்ல வேண்டும் என்றால், அவருடைய தந்தை இங்கே நமக்கு பேராசிரியராக படிப்பிருந்தார். அந்த சிஐடி என்ற ஆலமரத்திலிருந்து ஒரு விதையானது போத்தனூரில் விழுந்து அந்த ஆலமரம் வளர்ந்து இன்று அதுவும் ஒரு பெரிய ஆலமரமாக மாறி பல்லாயிரக்கணக்கான மாணவர்களுக்கு கல்வி சேவையை செய்து கொண்டிருக்கிறது என்றால் அது மிகையாகாது. ஆகவே அத்தொழிய செய்து கொண்டிருக்கும் திரு மதன் அவர்களை நான் வருக வருக என்று வரவேற்கிறேன். அடுத்து நம் கல்லூரியிலே இசி பி ஹானர்ஸ் படித்து மாலும் ஸ்டேட்ஸ் போய் நிறைய கோர்ஸ் படிச்சுட்டு நம்ம இந்தியா முழுவதும் நிறைய தொழிற்சாலை நிறுவி பல்லாயிரக்கணக்கான மாணவர்கள் அந்த மக்களுக்கு வேலைவாய்ப்பை கொடுத்து சிறந்த பணியாற்றி கொண்டிருக்கும் பொறியாளர் டி சிவசங்கன் அவர்களையும் இந்த தருணத்தில் வருக வருக என வரவேற்கிறேன். மேலும் இந்த கல்லூரியிலே பொறுமையின் சிகரமாக அமைதியின் சிகரமாக இருக்கும் நம்முடைய முதல்வர் டாக்டர் ராஜேஸ்வரி அவர்களை நான் வருக வருக என்று வரவேற்கிறேன். மேலும் மேடையில் முன்னாமல் இருக்கும் சான்றோர் அனைவரையும் தாய்மார்களையும் மற்றும் கடைசி ஆண்டு படித்துக் கொண்டிருக்கும் மாணவ செல்வங்கள் அனைவரையும் இந்த விழாவிற்கு வருக வருக என்று வரவேற்கிறேன். அடுத்து நாம் இன்று டிஸ்டிங்விஷ்ட் அலுமினி வழங்க உள்ள திரு பொறியாளர் சந்துரு கல்ரு மேனேஜிங் டைரக்டர் TKK குரூப் அவர்களையும் நான் வருக வருக என வரவேற்கிறேன். அடுத்ததாக டாக்டர் K மணி பிரின்சிபல் பனிமலர் இன்ஜினியரிங் காலேஜ் அவர்களையும் வருக வருக என வரவேற்கிறேன். அடுத்ததாக இன்ஜினியர் S மணிகிருஷ்ணன் மேனேஜிங் டைரக்டர் ரீ எனர்ஜி வெஞ்சூர்ஸ் அவர்களையும் வருக வருக என வரவேற்கிறேன். அடுத்ததாக ரத்ன K குமார் மேனேஜிங் டைரக்டர் லில்லி மெரிடைம் பிரைவேட் லிமிடெட் அவர்களையும் வருக வருக என வரவேற்கிறேன். அடுத்ததாக டாக்டர் R இளங்கோவன், ஐ திங்க் இஸ் கமிங் ஆன் த வே, இளங்கோவன் வைஸ் சேர்மன் TN வாட்டர் டெவலப்மெண்ட் செல் சிவில் பிரான்ச் அவர்களையும் வருக வருக என வரவேற்கிறேன். அடுத்ததாக பொறியாளர் SM சதாசிவம் மேனேஜிங் டைரக்டர் பிரீமியர் பிளேட் ஃபேப்ரிகேஷன் அவர்களையும் இந்த தருணத்தில் வருக வருக என்று வரவேற்கிறேன். அனைவரும் வரவேற்று இந்த இனிய விழாவிற்கு வருகை பிறந்தவர்கள் அனைவரையும் மகிழ்ச்சியோடு வரவேற்கின்றேன். நம்முடைய முன்னாள் மாணவர் சங்கமானது சில மைல்கல் சில முக்கியமான விஷயங்களை செய்திருக்கிறது. கடந்த 2 ஆண்டுகளாக இந்த கேம்பஸை ஒரு கிரீன் ஒரு பசுமை சுமையாக மாற்ற வேண்டும் என்று சோலையாக மாற்ற வேண்டும் என்று நாங்கள் மரங்கள் நட்டு இருக்கிறோம். அந்த மரங்கள்லாம் நன்றாக வளர்ந்து கொண்டிருக்கிறது. அடுத்ததாக when there is a crisis there is a improvement அப்படின்னு ஒரு பழமொழி இருக்குது. நம்முடைய கொரோனா பீரியட்ல கிரைசிஸ் வந்தபோது நாங்கள் கடந்த 3 ஆண்டுகளாக இந்த விழாவின் நிகழ்வானது நம் உலகில் உள்ள அனைத்து அலுமினிகளையும் பார்க்க வேண்டிய நோக்கத்தோடு ஆன்லைன் ஸ்ட்ரீம்லைன் பண்ணி கொண்டிருக்கிறோம். அதுவும் இந்த கடந்த 3 ஆண்டுகளாக தொடர்ந்து உலகத்தில் உள்ள அனைத்து முன்னாள் மாணவர்களும் இந்த விழாவை கண்டுகளித்துக் கொண்டிரு என்பதை உங்களுக்கு மகிழ்ச்சியுடன் தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறேன். மீண்டும் ஒரு முறை இந்த இனிய விழாவிற்கு வந்து வாழ்த்துள்ள அனைவரையும் வணங்கி வாழ்த்தி வாய்ப்புக்கு நன்றி கூறி விடைபெறுகிறேன். நன்றி, வணக்கம்.
Thank you, sir. Now it's time to honor our guest. I request the president to kindly adorn a shawl on our chief guest, Dr. Madane Sandil. Now I request our secretary, Dr. Gunashekaran, to kindly adorn a shawl on our guest of honor, Engineer D. Shivashankaran. I request Dr. Chitra to kindly adorn a shawl on our principal, Dr. Rajeshwari. Strong leadership is the foundation of any institution, and success without a leader, it is not possible. I request our principal of CIT Institute of Technology, Dr. Rajeshwari, to kindly address the gathering.
Respected Chief Guest, Dr. Madan Sandal, the Guest of Honor, Engineer Shiva Shankaran Sir, President of SITA, Engineer Marimuthu, and the Secretary of SITA, Dr. Gunasekaran, all the office bearers of SITA, the distinguished and the renowned alumni, proud alumni of Coimbatore Institute of Technology, all the guests, the students, faculty members, a very warm good evening to all of you. I take immense pleasure in welcoming each one of you to this SITA Alumni Day, which is celebrated every year in the month of March. On behalf of the management, the staff and the students, and my own behalf, once again, I extend a warm welcome to all of you. The alumni of CIT, the total database which we recently collected is around 70,000 plus. Recently, we took a quick survey, including all MSCs. The database goes to 70,000, the number. But unfortunately, the data that we have is not even 50%. Since the digital era has already started, I think all of us should work together to have a strong database so that the connectivity between the alumni is strengthened. This is my humble request to each one of you. This generation students, I think today morning we had the Women's Conclave and we had different eminent speakers talking on different themes. One was AQ, right? We say IQ, then came the AQ. Now people are talking about AQ. That is how we adapt, the adaptability quotient. I think we have very eminent alumni sitting here, and we require all your support in mentoring our students to find out how we can encourage all our young engineers to have a very good, successful career, because profession is not going to be the end of life. A very happy and healthy life is what the young generation needs to prepare. Unfortunately, we see a lot of gaps. So I request all the alumni to be very supportive to the departments, and you are most welcome to CIT at any time. Please, always the doors are open and we require all your support. My hearty congratulations to all the alumni who have been awarded the Distinguished Alumni. On behalf of all of us here in CIT, I extend my warm appreciation and congratulations to all of you. Best wishes to all of you, and thank you for the opportunity given.
Thank you, madam. I'm sure with your guidance, news to us with 70,000 alumni, I'm sure with your guidance we'll be able to cross that 50% figure, and we'll see a bigger crowd in the days to come visiting CIT College. It's indeed my privilege and pleasure to introduce the guest of honor of the day. When I received this data in my hand, I was actually, the first question I met the guest of honor, I asked him is how we have to learn from your time management first. How exactly you have been managing your time with the kind of profile he's been holding all these years. The guest of honor, Mr. D. Shivashankaran, born in the year 1949, is an alumnus of CIT in the year 1971. Did his diploma in advanced solid state control from Ohio, USA. His work experience started in the year 71 in Bharat Electronics and then in the tire industries in Dunlop Tires, General Tires, Apollo Tires. Later on, he shifted into a chemical industry as a plant manager in Kothari Chemicals. He was into general management and vice president in Pierce Leslie India Limited, company with 12 business verticals, and also founder director of the following companies: PL Chemicals, a Japanese collaboration, Freight Master Engineering Company, PL Hardware Trailers Limited, Canwell Foods Private Limited. Later on, he started his own business by taking over a company which he was working from Pierce Leslie in the name of PL Chemicals, and all of us are fondly heard the name Banish, a mosquito repellent, which he later sold to a Godrej Limited. He started a company, Plastic France Private Limited, in 1889. He started an Icon Household Products Private Limited in 1997 for the manufacture of complete range of mosquito repellents. He started the manufacturing of hot boiled candy for ITC, brand name Candyman Lacto. He started Iconic Industries in the year 2000 to manufacture machine-made incense sticks for the first time in India. Manufactured Mangaldeep brand agarbattis for ITC. Started a joint venture with Japanese company Fumurica Limited. Took over cashew processing and marketing company Reliable Cashew Company Private Limited in India and Ivory Coast, Africa, owned by a family friend in Singapore. Presently a permanent resident of USA, living in San Francisco and Chennai in India. Mentoring a Bangladesh steel rolling mills, advising the team in their development activities. Happily, he's got a wife, happily married to a wife and a daughter living in US. A daughter is an economist. It's indeed a pleasure to have you amongst us, sir. Now, it's a pleasure and privilege to invite you to address the gathering. Mr. D. Shivashekaran.
Dignitaries on the dais today, esteemed faculty members present today, distinguished guests, fellow alumni members attending today's function, and the final year students who are about to join to this group. Good evening to all of you. I remember this day in the year 1971, when our principal, whom we respectfully address as PRR, was gracefully inaugurating this function. And I remember I have a very close interaction with him because I was the Students' Union chairman that year, and I had a closer interaction with him. And he used to tell me that getting honors degree is more important than attending all these, running all these functions. I never lose sight out of that. And that is what really kept me on and inspired me and continued to get to the honors degree that year, being the first batch of Electronics and Communication Engineering in CIT. I started my career in BEL. I chose to pick up a public sector undertaking that time. And I was introduced to radar design in the design department, where I was working for identification of friend foe radar used in civil aviation as well as air defense. I worked for 3 years over there, and I thought I was pretty early to electronic industry, because those days most of the electronic industries have been in public sector undertakings, and that's the time when even television was not there. And I decided to move out, and first thing I did was to move to tire industry The tire industry was going through a transformation at that time from a mechanical machines to process control machines using solid state controls, and there are not many people to take care of those. So there are not many people who had qualified to take care of electronics based automation. So I had the opportunity to go and work in Dunlop, which was then managed by a British management in UK. And 1.5 years working over there, the experience I gained got me an opening into Apollo Tires at the inception of the project in their first plant in Kerala. It gave me an opportunity to go to US and do some advanced courses in solid state controls. And thereafter I worked for a year in General Tires, a collaborative company in US for almost a year, to come back and take over the installation and commissioning of the tire plant in Kerala and head the Department of Engineering with 40 engineers and double the amount of technicians at the age of 27. It was a challenging task and very demanding, and you can't fail. And that made me continuously learn on the job and make sure that I don't fail, and the learning process never ended from there. 6 years I worked in tire, and after that, then it became a little monotonous because I was not learning anything new from that point. So then I decided that I moved to chemical industry, which I had never worked. So I moved to caustic soda plant in Manali from Kothari Chemicals. I worked there for 2 years. The common link was all these factories are controlled by central computer, which is a black box, which none of the engineers those days would like to risk taking charge, because unless you have an electronics background, you cannot really handle it. So that is what gave me the opportunity to work in that. And in 1983, I decided to come out of engineering and get into general management. There I joined a British company again to take care of their Indian operations. And the British company was managed from UK, and we were in India running the Indian company. It was virtually an entrepreneurial operation because we have to find your own resources, you create your own budgets, and you have everything at your disposal, and give a quarterly report and a review by the UK board for whatever you have projected and what you have achieved. And 4.5 years of working in that gave me the courage to start something on my own, because this was more or less an entrepreneurial operation under protected umbrella. So accidentally I got a chance to buy the company which I started when I was working there as the founder or the first director of the company. The offer was given across the table, and I decided to buy it and take over without any prior planning. Only plus was I was the founder and I was running the company from the beginning, from the start. So now let me come to the phase where I would like to tell you two important things that happened, which during my course when I was running the business, which really impacted the business and changed the course of business. The business I took over was manufacturing and marketing of mosquito repellent mats at a time when the mosquito repellent Indian industry has seen only mosquito coils using toxic chemicals, and the coils were doing more harm to the human being than mosquitoes itself. The mat which I introduced was with a Japanese collaboration. The Japanese company happened to be the pioneer in insect control in the world. So they were using chemicals which were absolutely safe and can be classified under pharmaceutical than chemicals. So I started putting that into the market under the brand name Banish, and the very effectiveness of that was received very well in the market, and I was always producing pre-sold goods. Unfortunately, when you run a medium-scale industry, we are more careful about capitals to raise the plant and machinery, land and building and all that, but do very little on the working capital, assuming that everything will go well. In this business, the fundamental is you spend a lot of money in media and promotion. A lot of money goes through your hand, but hardly you get time to hold it. It never is with you. And 4 years down the line, you say the Murphy laws come and operate. Things fail at the most inappropriate time. In 1991, when Congress came into government with Narasimha Rao as Prime Minister and Dr. Manmohan Singh as the Finance Minister, the country was going through a major foreign exchange crisis. They did not have foreign exchange reserve for more than supporting 2 months of imports. So the first thing Dr. Manmohan Singh did was to devalue Indian currency, which was traded at rupees 17 per dollar to rupees 31 per dollar. And my working capital was from supplier's credit for import of chemicals, which was given at 180 days open credit. And I used to carry a credit balance of almost $1 million I owe to the Japanese company towards supply of chemicals by them. And on 2nd June 1991, my total liability for import, which was remaining at 1.7 crores, suddenly jumped to 3.1 crores overnight on a company which has got a share capital of just 10 lakhs. It was virtually 12 times your share capital wiped out. For all practical purposes, you have to think you are on a death knell. So, but then we have to continue. I have the brand in hand. So I presented the case to the Japanese partner, and I was lucky that they gave 2 years deferment of the loan to be repaid without paying additional interest. I could manage to pay these 2 years. Over 2 years I paid all that, but it gave me the intention to get into a safe exit. As a first generation entrepreneur, you cannot really stand one more crisis. Fortunately, at that time, most of the multinational companies were looking at buying brands, buying the business. So they had approached me also, asking whether I am willing to sell the business to them. And the projection they were showing for next 5 years were only how much they will spend to gain more market share than what bottom line they will worry about. So in this, once they enter with that kind of intentions in the business, it is, we as an individual cannot survive, and it becomes toxic for first generation enterprise like me. So I took a decision to sell the brand name alone and took a 2-year non-compete and went to US and was spending some time over there. And 1997, I came back again and started manufacturing all complete range of mosquito repellents for all MNC brands because I had the knowledge and expertise to do that. And most of the brands today of multinationals like Martin, All Out, Baygon, they were all made by me from different parts of the country, from different companies. And I was going on pretty well. And in 2004, Government of India, the second thing that happened was 2004, Government of India came with incentive for manufacturing sector who create industry in northeastern part of the country will get 100% excise duty refund for as long as they produce it there and guaranteed for 10 years through a parliament legislation. If you don't, at that time the excise duty was 16% of maximum retail price, which works out to 25% of cost of goods. And if you do not position yourself in that place and start producing, you cannot be viable in the industry, viable in the market. So I had to necessarily move my operations to Assam and created one of the biggest facilities in Assam for manufacture of entire range of mosquito repellents. And all were going well for next three and a half years until in 2008, the government came with an amendment that 100% refund, instead of 100% refund, they will do only 34% refund. And with 34% refund, the whole business becomes unviable. And obviously the general court battle starts. I ended up going to Assam High Court. And in 2 years, from single judge and division bench, I got orders in my favor. But eventually, the government took case to the Supreme Court, where once you enter there, it is anybody's guess when this is going to be listed and when you get a ruling out from that. That prompted me to see that I gradually wind up operations because it is not going to be viable anymore. So that is where the whole thing, winding up operations started one by one. I carried on till 2014. The case was still going on in Supreme Court, and I just slowly wound up and decided to hold on, not really doing anything worthwhile after that. See that these two incidents I have just highlighted because you don't really know what you will come across totally unexpected and unimagined. And how do we overcome that? And really it will tire you, it will put you out of the... So I followed 3 steps in all the work I do, which gave me ultimate peace and tranquility. The first step is to embrace native optimism, a way of handling excessive doubts and discomforts. See, when you have opportunities which you don't really know about the future of it, it is best way is to think optimistic and get on doing with that. It is easy to be optimistic and go about it. And it is like, this is like, before joining any course of study, if you really know if you understand what really is required, many of us, some of us may opt not to even get started. It is always good to have that optimism to take big decisions in life. See, life is like the life and career are like crossing a dynamic flow of river with a lot of rocks and boulders strewn around, and we have to negotiate one rock at a time. And when I was continuously jumping from what I think was a safe rock to the next and next to the next again. And that way, eventually, I am today here talking in front of you to give my life experience. And I could have never imagined this path when I was in your shoes and 53 years back. The second thing is frame your failures to learn from that and go forward with how you want to handle it. And by framing failures, you understand how you tackle it and don't run away from that. This is like playing a video game. In video gaming, you always commit yourself unsubconsciously to improve it every time. And if you take that attitude in whatever you are doing, you would like to stay stable and do whatever you are trying to do in spite of the failures who come across. And in the journey of life, when you are crossing a river, you will definitely get wet, but you will also have to backtrack sometime. But that is only a routine, and it is not a bug. It is only a feature of handling the failures. Third and most important thing is that foster relationship. By fostering relationship, I mean you have to, especially when you are getting older, life gets busier and busier and harder to make really good friends the way you made it in school. We evolve as human beings, have to apply our mind and make sure that you get a confirmation bias to your mind regarding relationship. If you think positively that all your friends and relatives are positive about and they mean well to you, and you tell yourself that you are lucky to have them with you, the brain will start working to make sure, make evidences to show that. So these are the three positive steps I had always been following to make sure that I get total ultimate peace and tranquility. With these words, I would like to thank all of you who have taken the initiative to invite me here on this day, and you all for patiently listening to what I had to say. Thank you.
Sir, believe you can, and you're halfway there. Thank you very much for the talk, sir. So we enjoyed your speech, and you're an inspiration to all of us here. I request all of you to kindly put your phone in silent mode or vibration mode, and request all of you to be silent when the dignitaries are speaking. Thank you very much in advance. It's indeed, I'm honored to introduce our esteemed chief guest of the day, Mr. Madan A. Sendil, Chairman of Ratnam Group. Mr. Ratnam is an alumni of CIT in the year 1994. He graduated his MS in software engineering from UCF Orlando, and he did his PhD in information and communication engineering from Anna University, Chennai. As far as his career is concerned, he started off as a founder R&D engineer in high-tech electronics, followed by lab teaching faculty in University of Central Florida, Orlando, an R&D engineer in ImageSoft Technologies, a senior member of the Motorola Florida, USA, a senior software engineer, Motorola Florida, USA, and a founder and managing director of Timesys India Private Limited. He started his technopreneurship from a company, Trios Technologies India Private Limited, raised $1 million venture funding. He then started his technopreneurship, Ratnam Techno Park, in the year 2005, successfully developed an IT infrastructure company under STPI scheme, which now houses 2,500 people and 14 IT companies at present. He started his Embassy Techno Zone IT has developed a 36-acre IT park inside Coimbatore City Corporation with 8 IT companies. Mala Capital LPP since 2016, president of the investment banking firm, managing transactions of up to 1,000 crores presently. As far as his education field entrepreneurship is concerned, he started Ratnam College of Arts and Science, Ratnam Technical Campus, Ratnam Institute of Management, Ratnam International Public School, Ratnam Modern Matriculation Higher Secondary School, Ratnam School of Architecture. He is a venture capitalist and an entrepreneur. He has 2 fine stay hospitality ventures with 2 boutique star hotels in Coimbatore. As far as his social entrepreneurship is concerned, he's got 5 successful social enterprises. No Food Waste, Edu Dharma, No Dumping, Toilet First, and City Sense. He is also into real estate, Ratnam Shelters Private Limited, which has built 500 dwelling units in South Coimbatore and is developing entertainment zone inside Ratnam Tech Zone campus. Ratnam Techno Park IT Park with 2,500 people working originally started under STPI scheme with 1 lakh square feet and 9 companies functioning. As far as his recognitions and awards are concerned, he is the president of the Tamil Nadu Kickboxing Association, Edupreneur Tamil Nadu Awardee Times of India Group, Tannambikai Star of April 2002, Tannambikai Magazine Tamil Nadu, Outstanding Multi-Dimensional Personality Award, Indian Association, Florida, Indian Power Entrepreneur Award, USA Tamil Association, the year 1998, a member of the Prime Ministerial Industry Delegation to Japan in the year 2008, India's Most Prominent Education Awards 2017 for Most Promising Engineering College in Coimbatore. It's indeed our pleasure to have you amongst us today, sir. We request you to kindly address the gathering.
Very good evening. I think the profile was built to impress student audience, and it's probably enough for the Alumni Association. Yeah, most respected President Marimuthu sir, my co-guest Mr. Sivasankaran sir, Principal Dr. Rajeshwari, and the Secretary of the CIT Association Gunasekaran sir, and all the esteemed CIT alumni and the awardees here. It's a great evening. I think it goes without saying, I think எல்லாரும் ஒரு நம்மளோட ஓன் காலேஜுக்கு வந்து ஒரு ஈவெண்ட் அட்ரஸ் பண்ணுறது as a chief guestங்கிறது not only in movies, I think it's a hair raising event for sure. It does give me a lot of pleasure. In fact, I really thank the President and the Secretary for having me here today. In fact, Enga group, 94 group, obviously, association is, the alumni groups are year-wise, and we are connected across the years. Within the years, we are well connected. In the occasion, I am going as a chief guest in Pakumbodhu. There were a lot of first time நீ எந்த மாப்பிள்ள போற நம்மளுடைய ஸ்லோகத்தை போட்டு சிஐடினா சும்மாவா அப்படின்னு சொல்லி குரூப்பில் பூரா மெசேஜ் இருந்துச்சு. ஸோ it's certainly a great occasion for me, and as soon as I was walking here, I was the secretary of the EC association in that particular year, 94, and I conducted the year's event. I won the election and conducted the event, and அதில் வந்து இந்த particular hall ஒரு particular, I think after the event, we played a movie here, okay, and there was a big issue out of it, and there were like actions on us. So this particular hall again raises a lot of memories of these kind of events. So you all know it's a great occasion. Once more I thank all of you for having me here. Although the long profile is not that complete, I think I'm not in a position to advise the audience today, because I'm in a position where I should take a lot of advice from you all, because so much success is there. CIT la irundhu poranga ovvorthrum, there is a great success. I have seen, people heading like TCS CEO to, even in my batch, there is a person who is in one of the, I think it's Blackstone or one of the Stonehill or one of the companies, which is about $10 billion company. He is the CEO. So I'm sure there are about hundreds of CEOs in CIT groups, which is a great pride for all of us. There is no doubt about it. Yeah. There is a lot in the audience, lot in the world who have achieved from CIT. Adanala in the mannukku, although we don't know what's happening, inge vandu நம்ம படிச்ச பீரியட்ல இருந்து தெரியும், இங்க freedom ஜாஸ்தி, right, compared to our neighbors. We have always enjoyed a great freedom, right, and the freedom probably gave us a lot of thinking, and that's probably why CITians are rocking everywhere. That's my view, and that freedom is what is enjoyed in India all through. I think especially at a period when India is going through a very great opportunity. In my view, I keep speaking in my college and wherever I go, Indian opportunity, இன்னைக்கு இருக்கிற opportunity வந்து last 300-400 yearsல ஏற்படாத ஒரு opportunity next 10 yearsல இருக்கு. We have a great growth economy which nobody can stop, and we are pre-independence, probably about pre-British periodல இருந்து we are at a point where we are going to recreate the situation. அதில் CIT இருந்து I'm sure there can be lot more which can happen if we can network ourselves, because lot of strength இருக்கு. Power of the network can be more than the power of the birthplace itself. That's what is important, because இப்போ நீங்க for example WeWork எடுத்துட்டீங்கன்னா, WeWork, I think, I don't know how many of you have heard, it's a co-working office space company. That was one of the first billion-dollar companies in the co-working space. They are a pioneer in that space. Co-working is just office spaces. அதே மாதிரி ஓலா மாதிரி ஒரு ஆஃபீஸ் ஸ்பேஸ் நானே கட்ட மாட்டேன், போய் கட்டியிருக்கிற ஆஃபீஸ் ஸ்பேஸ் எடுத்து நான் ரெண்ட் பண்ணுவேன். அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு மாடலில் WeWork, that's a co-working office space. அதில் வந்து if you look at it, the innovation was the core element in it. So அந்த மாதிரி newer domains where lot of innovation can happen, அதை வந்து நம்ம கைட் பண்ண முடியும்னு நினைக்கிறேன். Among the alumni, there are people in such spaces which நம்ம coordinate பண்ணி ஒர்க் பண்ண முடியும். அந்த WeWork-னுடைய franchisee இந்தியாவில் இன்னைக்கு எடுத்துட்டீங்கன்னா, it was a franchisee network which was from WeWork. Franchisee is bigger than the parent company in the US. So the birthplace of I think even the network of alumni association can be even bigger. That can support the college also. And the network இன்னும் ஸ்ட்ராங்கா நம்ம ஏற்படுத்தணும்னா, I think there will be a lot of opportunity. I suggest that the alumni association be divided into the 40s, probably 30s alumni, and 30-year-old, 40-year-olds, 50-year-olds and 60-year-olds or whatever. அது மாதிரி பிரிச்சோம்னா, I think the opportunities can be split. There can be a guidance, lot of, for example, I have not seen an exit from a business, but my co-guest has seen a lot of exits. So there is a lot of learning which I can take from him. அந்த மாதிரி cross learning between the entrepreneurship groups நிறைய இருக்க முடியும். எங்க பேட்ச்ல இப்பதான் வந்து ஒரு 5 years 6 years entrepreneurship enter I think people are growing because I'm at my 50. So people started their entrepreneurial career in the early 40s and things like that. But incidentally, my case was very different. My father, I think how many of you know, I don't know. My father was a professor here, P. Arumugam, who probably taught economics for most of the people here. That's my father. My father was a professor here. He has been there and he is known to everybody who has been there. All through. He passed away only this year. It's not yet 1 year. So that's my father. And அவருடைய முயற்சியில் நான் இங்கே வந்தேன் but obviously he has felt a lot of times, why did you land up here? Okay, that's the way it was. But I was a different case because when I graduated from here, I got a placement in ABB. I was lucky to get a placement in ABB, but I didn't take up the opportunity. I was so entrepreneurial that I left, I quit I didn't even take up the job at ABB. I started doing a company myself. I was a very, very young entrepreneur. I think I attribute a lot of my reasonable success as of now to the early entrepreneurship thought. My father used to say that I'm crazily entrepreneur. That's the level I was. I've done n number of companies in different domains. So I think the agility coefficient has come in right now. So I think second attribute which helped me grow to a reasonable level is agility. I've done businesses from e-commerce to real estate, but today I'm in real estate and education. To summarize whatever my profile was, I'm in education. I do education here, Bangalore, Assam and multiple places. I have schools, colleges and all that. Plus I am in real estate in IT park and housing real estate and all that. So that's my two segments of business. I landed up here to a reasonable size because of the agility and my early entrepreneurship initiative. That is something which I think the students at the back could pick it up, and there's a tons of opportunity today with the entrepreneurship environment in this country. Government is also putting a lot of money into it. I also run an incubation center, Atal Incubation Center. I'm a CEO there also. Government gave 10 crores to set up the incubation center. And I also have another 10 crores as seed capital for startups from government. Government has given us to distribute seed funds. So such funds are there with 3-4 different institutions, even in Coimbatore, about 100 different entities in India. So entrepreneurship environment is so much grown. இன்னைக்கு வந்து கேபிட்டல் ஆர் சீட் ஃபண்டுக்கு வந்து எந்த விதமான பாட்டில் நெக்கும் இல்லை. இந்த ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டி ஐ திங்க் ப்ராப்ளி ஆப்வியஸ்லி ஃபார் நாட் ஃபார் அஸ், பட் ஐ திங்க் ஃபார் த present college students who are there, I think entrepreneurship environment is fantastic. So I think people should capitalize on that, and we can all be great guides for the college students who are coming out. I request the college to do a lot more in that because the next 10 years is unbeatable opportunity for India, and I'm sure this will go a long way. I'm sure we'll have billionaires, tons of billionaires from CITians, probably already, we don't know, but there is potential for lots of billionaires from CITians for sure, because we are CITians and this place has that blessing to build great leaders out of us. I once again thank the entire association and the entire audience for giving me an opportunity in this great occasion. It's certainly a hair-raising event for me. Thank you once more.
Once a student, always a proud alumnus. Thank you very much, sir. We enjoyed your speech, and again, you're an inspiration to all of us present here. Now it's time for the Distinguished Alumnus Award. Distinguished Alumni Awards recognizes individuals who have demonstrated a record of distinguished service and extraordinary achievement in their chosen field and also substantial benefits to the society. It's indeed my pleasure to introduce the first alumni, the distinguished alumni of the day, Mr. Chandru Kalu, Managing Director, TTK Industries. He began his journey with front-end sales of test and measuring instruments and official automation at BPL Limited. His journey at TTK Prestige began in the year 1993 as a product manager, where he was recognized as a high potential manager and grew to general manager within 2 years. His work here was inspired by his biggest passion in life, cooking. Turning his kitchen at home was an experimental lab. He played a key role in several strategic initiatives and innovations at TTK Prestige. He was also happy to have a higher responsibility, and this particularly was handy when the company was in trouble and turned loss making in 2003. He formulated a high growth strategy, challenging every norm, and played a key role in investing and transforming the company where it is today. TTK Prestige has grown from 113 crore to a 2,500 crore company. He was promoted to become the managing director in the year 2015. Since then, the company has acquired Homewares in UK and made another strategy investment recently in Ultrafresh Modular Solutions. He has won several accolades in his journey that includes the Pride of Karnataka in marketing, India's top 50 talented CMOs, Thought Leadership in Marketing, Corporate Leadership Award, Great Leadership by WCRC International, India's Best Trusted CEO in Kitchen Appliances, CEO of the Year, Work Leadership Awards. TTK Prestige is certified Great Place to Work February 2022 until February 2023. It's indeed our pleasure to award our first district alumni of the day, Mr. Chandru Kallo, Managing Director, TTK Industries. I request Engineer Namashivayam to kindly adorn a shawl on our distinguished alumni, Mr. Chandru Kallo, and our President to kindly hand over the memento. Request the Chief Guest and the President to kindly hand over the certificate, Distinguished Alumni Award, to the awardee. Request all the dignitaries to kindly join in front. I request the distinguished awardee, Mr. Chandru Kallo, to kindly deliver his acceptance speech. Request all the awardees to kindly keep your speech to within 2 minutes. Thank you.
Good evening, everybody, and I'll take this opportunity to thank the CIT Alumni Association for this honor. It is, as the chief guest said, a matter of great pride to come back to your college in this context. And so much has changed, and yet nothing has changed in my opinion. So much has changed because of what the chief guest said in the environment and everything else. But CIT has always been different. Like he correctly said, CIT has offered beyond curriculum. Everybody offers a curriculum. CIT offered us an environment. He called it freedom. I call it chaos and freedom to help you adapt. Dr. Rajeshwari talked about adaptability quotient before. Let me tell you, that is what CIT offers as an add-on to the curriculum. And we are very proud CITians because of that, and that is why we achieve. And in this time, I would like to mention Dr. Ko Ganapati, our HOD in ECE. When we were students here, he just passed away. I would like to remember him and remember all my professors who have played a great hand in setting us to be where we are today. I'm a very proud CITian. I wish every CITian the very best, and thank you once again for this honor.
Congratulations, Mr. Chandru Kado. Next in the list of our distinguished awardees is Dr. K. Mani, Principal, Panimala Engineering College. He did his academics, BSc Applied Sciences from CIT, AMIE Mechanical Engineering from 87 to 89 at CIT, ME 1992 to 92 in CIT, PhD also in CIT. His experience worked in the following institutions: VMKV Engineering College, Salem, Mahindra Engineering College, Coimbatore Institute of Technology, Sona College of Technology, and Panimala Engineering College. I request Engineer Marik Arjunan to kindly adorn a shawl on Dr. K. Mani and our chief guest to kindly hand over the certificate award to the distinguished alumni. Request the chief guest to kindly hand over the award to our distinguished alumni. Request Dr. K. Mani to kindly give his acceptance speech.
Respected dignitaries on and off the dais, respected alumni, ladies and gentlemen, good evening to one and all. Just I would like to share my journey at CIT. When I came first day to attend the interview for the BSc Applied Science course in the same hall, there were two professors in the interview panel, Dr. Jagadishan sir from Mathematics Department and Professor Satyanathan sir from Chemistry Department. So each professor asked two questions. So out of 4 questions, I answered 3 questions, got selected. And after completing first year, I came to know that in CIT there were few students taking coaching classes for AMIE. So after completing BSc Applied Science, because of this opportunity, the CIT giving coaching for AME students. So I joined AME course, otherwise I would have joined some MSc courses. So what I feel, what I would like to say is, the environment where we are, or the place where we are, also helps us for the growth of our career. So this CIT helped me to switch over from a BSc Applied Science course, it is a non-technical course, to a technical course. So and then I joined ME, and after gaining 10 years of teaching experience, again I came back to CIT and did my PhD, and at present working at Panimala Engineering College, Chennai. So in Panimala Engineering College, the total intake in UG course is 3,000 plus students. So I am very happy, and at this moment I would like to thank all my professors. Some of the professors are no more. So at this moment I would like to thank Principal Madam, Dr. Rajeshwari Madam, and the CIT Alumni Association Secretary Gunasekaran sir and President Marimud sir for considering my nomination for this award. Thank you, sir. And my thanks also goes to AD Chitra madam. Madam only sent me the link for submitting the nomination. Thank you, madam. And thank you one and all. I am very happy to receive this award. Thank you.
Congratulations, Dr. K. Mani. Next on the list of the awardees is Mr. Ratna K. Kumar. Mr. Ratna K. Kumar did his B Mechanical from Coimbatore Institute of Technology, graduated in Marine Engineering from DMT, Mumbai. Professional qualifications, he Class 1 Motor DOT UK, he Fellow in Marine in India, Chartered Engineer, Member Technical Committee Class NK India, attended Leadership Improvement course from Dale Carnegie Institute, London. His experience in sailing Shipping Corporation of India, served as a junior engineer on board tankers, bulk carriers and cargo vessels. Amel Ship Management Limited, served as second engineer and chief engineering from the year 1987 till 1991 on board cargo vessels. His shore experience from 1991-96 joined the management team of the Amel Ship Management Mumbai in 1991. In 96, promoted Lily Maritime Private Limited to provide technical management of ocean-going ships. In 97, company got accreditation from DOC, Government of India. Later on, he established an afloat repair workshop in Mumbai and registered with the Mumbai Port Trust. In 2000, Reliance Industries entrusted the fleet of harbor crafts to us for technical for his company for technical management at Reliance Jamnagar Marine Terminal. In 2000, this company was given the quality management system audited and accredited with ISO 9001 by RINA India. In 2004, his company was entrusted by Reliance for the jetty operation. In 2009, his company expanded to divine services and got accreditation of diving services and underwater inspection. In 2011, oil major Shell completed a management review of safety management and approved for Shell, and this continued till the year 2022, were taken over technical management of accommodation work barge Michelin Constructor 1 and installed life boats to comply with Module 89 code for compliance. He's executed a number of projects offshore recycling for recycling industry. The company celebrated the silver anniversary in the year 2021, and the company has reached a turnover of $8 million in financial year 21-22, and the company has branches in Jamnagar, Ennore, Haldia, Vizag ports to serve the ships and ports. It's indeed our pleasure to invite the next awardee, Mr. Ratna K. Kumar. I request Engineer Mohan Raj to kindly adorn the shawl and the chief guest to kindly hand over the award certificate to the awardee. I request the chief guest to kindly hand over the award to the distinguished. Sir, we request you to kindly deliver the acceptance speech.
Namaskaram to all dear distinguished guests on the dais, my alumni members who are from the CAT, and the final year students trying to pass out from this year. First of all, from the bottom of my heart, I wish to thank the alumni committee to recognize me and to award as a distinguished alumni. My profile is a little different because it's a very rare shipping company and shipping background. Anyway, this journey has given me a lot of experience, as well as, like anybody, I would have a lot of experience. And the world always teaches you how to celebrate the success, but unfortunately, not many will teach you how to face the failure. It's one of my life experience has been a lot of failures, but definitely with God's grace and with a lot of friends and associates who have been in contact with me or associated with me and never let me down. That is what. First of all, I finished my graduation very late. I was an extended one. My classmates, Satya, Bucks, and Shankar and many other friends helped me out in the past 1 year when I was out of the college. I passed out. And the second failure is that I got the merit list to IIT. The door got shut because I was not allowed to be engaged or enrolled, whatever the reason may be. Then another door opened, which is a maritime field. I took a marine engineering college in Bombay and started sailing. For 15 years, that sailing was a beautiful thing. I had learned a lot as in technically, professionally, with the relationship with the people, and all meeting various country and in discussion with them and all. So after the 15 years of sailing, I came to office, which is a technical manager, which is the highest post in normally except the directors, that is the level in shipping company. After 4 or 5 years, again I took a venture. I wanted to start a shipping company, that too in Bombay, that too is the maritime capital of India. With God's grace, there are so many associates, friends, everybody came forward to help me out without any compensation. Company has started well, and now almost we are in the 28th year. In doing the business, we had come across a lot of failures because shipping industry goes cyclic, sometimes it goes up, and the same vessel will fetch maybe $20,000 a day. After about 1 year, it will be only 5,000 or 6,000, which is not even good enough for upkeep of the operating cost of the vessel. But nevertheless, it is the consistency that plays the well. You have to stay in business. When almost I was about to close the shop, Reliance called me and said, can you do the management of our harbor craft? I took it challenge. I went to Jamnagar, settled down, started working on it. But that gave a great opportunity because my business vertical from ship management, we went into operating the port. We are operating the port in Jamnagar. Most of the crafts we are managing. In JNPT oil berth I manage. So these are the things that one door opens, but we forget that there is another door available to open and move out. And this with the great difficulty, the last one being the last 2 years, I've been in down. In fact, it is really critical for us. It's a question of about $7.5 million asset which we have taken on hire, but we could not employ because the rule changed in India. Like Raiki pointed out, rules keep changing. We don't know. When we are on that door, there is a time the door closes. So you are prepared for it. Luckily, my ship owners and other associates have been forward. They supported me with financially and morally. Now, after clearing all the regulation requirement of modification, from November, the vessel has gone on hire. The good part is, after the success of that hire of the vessel has increased by 50%. So, and next year it is going to be another 30% more. So, opportunity will always be there. It is to identify. Face the failure. Don't get disheartened. You are bound to, everybody who succeeded has seen more failures, but never in the record. Nobody tells you. The record is given only to the heart, You can face the problem. Problem is never ending. Always you find another solution which is waiting. It is waiting for you to knock and break the door open and go inside. This is very, very important for the youngsters who are coming up. And for all these things, with my personal experience, there are 5 points which I can look back on my voyage or the journey on the sea, what I have come. 1, hard work. Hard work is the skeleton, a cornerstone. But hard work doesn't only fetch you success, but when your hard work combines with sincerity, which improves your own intelligence and integrity. Most of the time, all businesses,
they compromise on the integrity. Don't compromise on integrity. This is the one which will be a marathon race, or you want to run long, don't compromise on the integrity or moral values, ethics. It's very, very important. When this combines, it becomes a little, builds up a bigger stone. It is a snowballing effect. When you go on to that, the next one comes after the sincerity is very, very important, which I told you. Now, you want to grow bigger and better, then you cannot do alone. One man can do maximum of 2 persons job, not more than that. You want to do better than that, you have to identify people who are having the same core values, and they have to join you. You have to treat them well. This comes only if you are able to do the walk the talk. You have to perform in front of them. What your intention, you have to spell it out and also stick to that whatever you spelled. When you do walk the talk, there are a lot of people and the opportunity who will come. So when the growth comes, then it can be shared with all of us. When you have a larger team, you can identify the failure much earlier. I'm not saying you will not have a failure. Definitely some factors which is external will create some failure to you. But are you prepared? How much you prepared? How many people will stand? Whenever there is a problem, a lot of people run away. That should not happen. They should join with you too. That only comes with the culture. You create a culture. When you have a hard work, say sincerity, and you have a culture and culturally molded, united group of people, and then when comes, then your success will come. And also you have to have a self-confidence. With all these things, you have the self-confidence as well as your team has got it. When you are together, nothing can break you. You will break everything and go on. Today, we all talk about companies like Tata's. How the Tata's? Tata's is only a group of people. They are united with common goal, common vision, common growth. So when you have that kind of a team with you, I am sure 100% you will succeed. I am requesting all our juniors there and the behind or the seniors, you look at this point and look forward. Don't think you have to go on employment. You always look for being an entrepreneur. Being an entrepreneur is the one rewarding to you, also to many people along with you. Employment is only for you. But when you look at the big picture, then you have looking for a social growth. The social background of the people will be uplifted. This is the few things which in my own experience I say. And I tell you one thing, all these points which I said, that all the qualification or qualities what you have, it all starts from beginning. Now when I came from home, I have never seen anything other than my home and school and come back. When I came here, everything was freedom. He rightly said that this college gives you freedom. This college gives you freedom to think. What is your way? What is your role? How you want to behave? Nobody compels you. There is no pressure. There is no pressure from, even on the exams day, there is no pressure. People will get casual. We had opportunity, had good professors, we were there. I still remember Dharani Venkatakrishnan and Mr. Natarajan and Mr. Gokandavidhi and all. When they come and teach, if you listen to the class, you don't have to study. I am sure most of the people will agree in mechanical, because the TM is a very tough subject and he doesn't take attendance and everybody is there. And the way he teaches, it just gets involved. And when we have Mr. Swaminathan, who was in administration, and he was so helpful for anything other than their technical or academic problems, he is there to solve. And we were very happy to have this kind of a freedom. And I am sure this still is being followed in CIT. And before closing my small experience, sharing my experience, I am telling you, everyone in CIT is a successful man in his life, in his own way. And I am sure, don't let it down, because every people, you see the distinguished people, the profile is so big. And I am sure with this profile, you can see that you are going to come and stand in one day and give the speech of your own experience. I wish you all the best. God bless you. Jai Hind.
Congratulations, sir. Our next distinguished awardee is Mr. Manikrishnan Sundaram. He is a founder and managing director of Renergy Group, which has got two companies, Renergy Ventures Private Limited and Renergy Green Power Services, which focuses on renewable energy. He is a CIT 2004 alumni pass out. He's done his MBA project management from Alagappa University. He's got 20 years of professional experience in renewable energy, and Renergy was founded in the year 2017 with a vision of creating jobs opportunities for at least 5 engineers. The energy is mainly into business of providing various technical services for the renewable assets across India and Sri Lanka. His key achievements has been he founded this company with a vision to create job opportunity, proved with confidence by creating business model with zero investment strategy, and his target to create 500 plus job opportunity in the near future. I request Engineer Balavenkat to kindly adorn a shawl on Mr. Manikrishnan and our Chief Guest to kindly hand over the award certificate to our awardee. Request Mr. Manikrishnan to kindly give his acceptance speech.
Honorable Chief Guest and Guest of Honor, respected President, Secretary, Principal, and everyone who are present here, good evening to all of you. So I don't want to take so much of time of you. I just want to briefly introduce our profile. So I started my professional career in the renewable industry and over the years, we had a vision of creating job opportunity for at least 5 engineers in our lifetime. So as Madan sir said, there is a huge potential in India to create more job opportunity. We founded Renergy in the year 2017 with the vision of creating only 5 job opportunity for 5 engineers. But I can proudly say now we are a team of 50 plus within a short span of 5 years. So I truly agreed with Madan sir that there is a huge potential and please kindly don't wait for your opportunity. Opportunity will never come to you. You should create your own opportunity. So that's the main point I want to share with you. And don't give up. When there is a will, there is a way. So these are the 3 key points you should remember. And I deeply honored to receive this award and grateful to the all selection committee members and everyone. This is my first award in my professional career. Definitely this will be motivating in my career to receive more and more awards and achieve more and more in my career. So in this special occasion, it's my privilege to honor my beloved family members, my father, my mother, and my wife, because their sacrifice, dedication, encouragement, support, guidance, etc., are the main reasons behind my each and every success and the main reason why I am standing here. So please respect your parents and keep trying to create more job opportunities. And I personally dedicate this award to my family members, especially to my father. So without their dedication and sacrifice, definitely I might not be here. So thank you so much. Thank you for that.
Congratulations, sir. The next, the distinguished alumni is Dr. R. Elangovan, a 1981 civil engineering batch of CIT. He did his ME from Government College of Technology in the year 1994, a PhD in restoration of polluted lakes, water hyacinth control and management, and wastewater management in river basins. His career, he did PWD entry in the year 1981 as an assistant engineer, retired as a special chief engineer, PWD, WRD, PAB Circle, Pollachi, Tamil Nadu. His career achievement has been, he's presented technical papers in 320 national and international seminars. He's delivered more than 4,500 speeches on environment management in river basins, wastewater management and organic farming. He's published 3 books, 2 in Tamil and 1 in English. He's been awarded multiple awards, starting from the Anna Award by the State Chief Minister in 2005 to Green Future Award in 2017, Mahatma Gandhi Social Service Award in 2019, Best Green Education Award in 2011, to Social Oscar Award by Coimbatore Rotary in 2007, Sir Vishwadesharaya Seal Migu Poriyal Award, Coimbatore Senior Engineers Association in the year 2021. After retirement, he's into a lot of social activities, like he's a special committee member of the Anamalai Nazar scheme, Vice Chairman of the Tamil Nadu Water Resources Development, Water Ambassador for NABARD in Coimbatore District, Environment Experts for WAPCOS, Visiting Professor for Shri Ishwar Engineering College. I request Engineer Rose to kindly adorn a shawl on our next distinguished awardee, Mr. Elango, Dr. Elangovan, and request our Chief Guest to kindly hand over the award to. So I request you to kindly deliver your acceptance speech.
மேடையில் வீற்றிருக்கின்ற சான்றோர்களே, இந்த அரங்கத்தில் கூடியிருக்கின்ற பொறியாளர்களே, பொறியாளர் குடும்ப உறுப்பினர்களே, அனைவருக்கும் இனிய மாலை பசுமை வணக்கம். அது என்ன பசுமை வணக்கம்? என்னுடைய ட்ரேட்மார்க் பசுமை வணக்கம். என்ன என்று கேட்டால், 24 ஆண்டுகளுக்கு முன்பாக நாங்கள் வளர்ச்சி 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 என்று பல்வேறு வளர்ச்சி திட்டங்களை கொடுத்த பிறகு அன்றைக்கு ஒரு எண்ணம் எங்களுக்கு ஊட்டினார்கள். வளர்ச்சியினால் ஏற்படுகின்ற பிரச்சனைகள் 2. ஒன்று, இருக்கின்ற வளங்கள் எல்லாம் குறைந்து கொண்டிருக்கின்றன. இன்னொன்று, வளங்கள் எல்லாம் மாசடைந்து கொண்டிருக்கின்றன, பொல்யூஷன் ஆகிட்டு இருக்கு. இந்த ரெண்டையும் நாம் சரி பண்ணல அப்படின்னா எதிர்கால சந்ததிகளுக்கு நாம் எந்த வளங்களையும் கொடுத்துட்டு போகிறதில்லை. அப்போ நாம் என்ன செய்ய போனோம்? அதற்காக தான் சஸ்டைனபிள் டெவலப்மெண்ட், நீடித்த நிலைத்த வளர்ச்சி என்பது என்றும், வளங்குன்றா வளர்ச்சி என்றும், அதே மாதிரி உங்களுக்கு கிரீன் மேனுஃபேக்சரிங், கிரீன் கம்ப்யூட்டிங், கிரீன் அக்ரிகல்ச்சர், கிரீன் ஹேபிட்ஸ், இந்த மாதிரி எக்கச்சக்கமாக பசுமை என்ற ஒரு சிந்தனையோடு நாம் செயல்பாடுகளை செயல்படுத்த வேண்டும் என்ற ஒரு கோரிக்கையை முன்வைத்து நாங்கள் செயல்பட்டோம். வழக்கமாக பொதுப்பணித்துறையில் நாங்கள் கட்டிடங்களை கட்டுவோம், அணைகளை பராமரிப்போம், கால்வாய்களை பராமரிப்போம், தண்ணீரை பகிர்ந்தளிப்போம். இது எங்களுடைய வேலை. ஆனால் நான் இந்த மேடையில் நான் நின்று கொண்டிருக்கிறேன் என்று கேட்டால் அதற்கு காரணம் அந்த வேலைகளை நான் பார்த்தேன் என்பது மட்டுமல்ல, அதற்கு மேலே சில சமுதாயத்திற்கு தேவையான வேலைகளை நான் பார்த்தேன். என்ன வேலை என்று கேட்டால், இந்த சூழல் கெட்டுக்கொண்டிருக்கிறது, பூமி சூடாகி கொண்டிருக்கின்றன, மழை கொட்டுகின்றன, வறட்சி வந்து கொண்டிருக்கின்றன. இப்படிப்பட்ட பருவநிலை மாற்றத்துக்கும் காலநிலை மாற்றத்துக்குமான காரணங்கள் இந்த அதீத வளர்ச்சி. உலக நாடுகள், வளர்ந்த நாடுகள் எல்லாம் வளர்ச்சியை பற்றி பேசுகின்றன, நீடித்த வளர்ச்சியை பற்றி பேசுகின்றன. ஆனாலும் கூட அவர்கள் யாரும் அதை கட்டுப்படுத்துவதில்லை. இந்தியா போன்ற வளரும் நாடுகளுக்கு அவற்றை இங்கு திணிக்கிறார்கள். அப்போது இங்கே இருக்கின்ற எத்தனையோ தொழில் அதிபர்கள் அதை நோக்கி செயல்படுத்தினாலும் கூட இன்றைக்கு இருக்கின்ற வளங்கள், உதாரணத்துக்கு எடுத்துக்கொண்டால் நொய்யல் ஆறு கொஞ்ச நாளைக்கு முன்னாடி சிறப்பாக இருந்தது. இன்று அந்த ஆற்றில் நீங்கள் தொட முடியாது. பவானி ஆற்றில் பாதிக்கு மேல் தொட முடியாது. இப்படிப்பட்ட எண்ணற்ற செய்திகளை நாங்கள் தொகுத்து மாணவர்களுக்கும் விவசாயிகளுக்கும் தொழிலதிபர்களுக்கும் கொண்டு சென்றோம். அதில் ஒரே ஒரு சம்பவத்தை மட்டும் கூறிக்கொண்டு நான் இதை நிறைவு செய்ய விரும்புகிறேன். நொய்யல் ஆற்றில் டையிங் தொழிற்சாலை திருப்பூரில் இருந்துச்சு, சாயப்பட்ட தொழிற்சாலை. சாயப்பட்ட தொழிற்சாலைகளுக்கு தொழில்நுட்பங்கள் எல்லாம் கொடுத்தார்கள் சுத்திகரிப்பதற்கான அந்த தண்ணீரை. அவர்கள் கொடுத்தது யாருன்னு கேட்டால் அண்ணா பல்கலைக்கழகமும் ஐஐடியும் கொடுத்தார்கள். ஆனால் கொடுத்த 6 வருடம் 7 வருடம் 10 வருடம் பார்த்த பிறகு கூட ஒரு சொட்டு தண்ணீரை கூட அவர்களால் பயன்படுத்த முடியவில்லை. என்னென்று கேட்டால் அந்த தொழில்நுட்பம் மிகப்பெரிய ஒரு கேப், இடைவெளி உள்ள ஒரு தொழில்நுட்பம். அது வந்து ட்ரீட் பண்ணாது, கலர் மட்டும் ரிமூவ் ஆகும், வேற உப்பு குறைக்காது, வேற எதுவுமே குறைக்காது. அப்போ அதெல்லாம் உள்ள தண்ணி ரிவரில் போய் கம்ப்ளீட் ரிவர் பேசின் வந்து பொல்யூட் ஆகி போச்சு. அதை நாங்கள் போய் ஆய்வு செய்து 3 வருடம் ஆய்வு செய்து என்ன பிரச்சனை என்று கேட்டால், ஒரு டிபிஆர் கொடுக்கும் போதே தவறாக கொடுத்து அதை வந்து அப்ரூவல் வாங்கி கொடுத்துருக்காங்க. அதை வந்து எடுத்து வெளியே போட்டோம். அதனுடைய விளைவு என்னன்னு கேட்டால், இன்றைக்கு இந்தியாவிலேயே முதலாக ZLD ஜீரோ லிக்விட் டிஸ்சார்ஜ், பூஜ்ஜிய கழிவு என்ற ஒரு திட்டத்தை திருப்பூரில் அறிமுகப்படுத்தினார்கள். திருப்பூரில் மட்டும்தான் பூஜ்ஜிய கழிவு என்ற திட்டம் என்று செயல்பட்டு கொண்டு வருகிறது. அதற்கு முக்கியமான காரணம் நான், என்னை சார்ந்த இருந்த அந்த கோட்டங்களில் இருந்தவர்கள். அதே போல இன்றைக்கு நாங்கள் ஏரிகளில் தூர்வாரி கொண்டிருக்கும் போது ஒரு 5500 பனைமரங்களை வெட்ட பார்த்தார்கள் எங்கள் பொறியாளர்கள், ஒப்பந்தக்காரர்கள். நான் போய் தடுத்து நிறுத்தினேன். அந்த பனைமரம் இருப்பதால் எந்த பிரச்சனையும் இல்லை, எதற்காக வெட்டுறீங்கன்னு கேட்கல. அப்புறம் அந்த உலக வங்கி நிபுணரையே வர வச்சு அவர் மூலம் ஆய்வு செய்து 5300 பனை மரங்களை நான் 2 வாரங்களில் காப்பாற்றினேன். இந்த சமுதாயத்திற்கு செய்ய வேண்டிய பணங்கள், அந்த பனைமரம் அங்கே இருப்பதால் எந்த கரையும் இதுவரைக்கும் உடைந்ததில்லை. அதான் அவர் கேட்குறார். இப்படி எண்ணற்ற விஷயங்களை. அதே மாதிரி வந்து ஒரு மாசடைதுன்னா நம்ம வந்து வீட்டில் கழிவுநீர் வருது மாசடையுது, இண்டஸ்ட்ரியிலேருந்து கழிவுநீர் வருது மாசடையுது. எத்தனையோ இண்டஸ்ட்ரி இருக்குது, தோல் தொழிற்சாலை இருக்குது, சாயப்பட்டறை இருக்குது, ஜவ்வரிசி தொழிற்சாலைகள் இருக்கின்றன, பேப்பர் காகித தொழிற்சாலைகள் இருக்கின்றன, எல்லாமே இருக்குது. ஆனால் ஒரு விஷயம் இருக்குது, விவசாயத்துறையிலிருந்தும் நமக்கு ஏகப்பட்ட கழிவுநீர் வருகிறது. நாம் இன்றைக்கி விவசாயத்தில் என்னென்ன செய்து கொண்டிருக்கோம், டிஏபி போடுறோம், யூரியா போடுறோம், அதே மாதிரி உங்களுக்கு எண்டோசல்ஃபான் போடுறோம், மாலத்தியான் போடுறோம், குங்ஃபு, கராத்தே, என்கவுண்டர், கோமா, இவையெல்லாம் கள்ளக்கொல்லிகள். இவையெல்லாம் அடிச்சிங்களன்னா அந்த விவசாயி வந்து கோமாக்கு போயிடுவான். அப்போ இவற்றை முதன்முறையாக இந்த உலகத்திற்கு நமக்கு கொடுத்தவர்கள் வந்து நம்மாழ்வார், நமக்கு தமிழ் விஞ்ஞானி நம்மாழ்வார் அவர்கள். அவரோடு இணைந்து 1999 2012 வரைக்கும் நாங்கள் பயணித்தோம். ஏறக்குறைய 4500 கூட்டங்களை நாங்கள் நடத்தினோம். 2 லட்சம் விவசாயிகளுக்கு பயிற்சி கொடுத்தோம். இன்றைக்கு தமிழகத்தில் ஒரு 10,000 விவசாயிகளுக்கு மேலாக இயற்கை வேளாண்மை செய்கிறார்கள் என்று கேட்டால் அதற்கு அடிப்படையாக நான் உழைத்திருக்கிறேன் என்ற அந்த சில சம்பவங்களை காரணம் என்று கூறிக்கொண்டு, இந்த அடிப்படையில் என்னை தேர்ந்தெடுத்ததற்காக சிஐடி அலுமினி கமிட்டி செயலர் மற்றும் தலைவர் மற்றும் உறுப்பினர் அனைவருக்கும் என்னுடைய மனமார்ந்த நன்றியையும் பாராட்டுகளையும் தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறேன். இங்கே நான் தனிமரங்கள் தோப்பாகும் என்ற ஒரு கவிதை நூல் எழுதியிருக்கிறேன். இது வந்து முழுமையாக சூழல் கவிதைகள், அதற்கான தீர்வுகள். ஒரு பிரச்சனையை சொல்லுவோம், ஆனால் இன்றைக்கி வந்து தீர்வையும் நான் வந்து சொல்கிறேன். அதே மாதிரி தண்ணீர் மேலாண்மை. இந்த தண்ணீர் என்பது என்ன அப்படின்னு கேட்டால், இன்றைக்கி வந்து பெய்கிற மழை நீரை நம்ம அங்கே வந்து சேமிக்கணும், கூரை நீரை சேமிக்கணும், கழிவு நீரை சுத்திகரித்து நல்ல தண்ணியாக மாற்றணும். என்னுடைய பிஹெச்டி என்ன அப்படின்னா, ஒரு 3-4 டெக்னாலஜியை பிளண்ட் பண்ணி எந்த கழிவு நீரானாலும் அந்த கழிவு நீரை நன்னீராக மாற்றி அந்த நன்னீரை மீண்டும் பயன்படுத்த முடியும் என்பதை செயல் வடிவில் ஏறக்குறைய இதுவரைக்கும் ஒரு 20 பிளான்ட் நான் வந்து செயல்படுத்தியிருக்கிறேன். அந்த அடிப்படையிலே எதிர்கால இளைஞர்களுக்கு, மாணவர்களுக்கு என்னென்று கேட்டால், கழிவுநீர் மேலாண்மை என்பது இன்றைக்கு மிக அவசியமான ஒரு தண்ணீர் பிரச்சனையாக இருக்குது. அதில் நீங்கள் வந்து நிறைய விஷயங்கள் என்டர்பிரனராக வாய்ப்பு இருக்குது. அந்த அடிப்படையிலே நானும் ஓய்வுக்கு பிறகு ஒரு நிறுவனத்தை தொடங்கி அந்த அடிப்படையிலே கழிவுநீர் மேலாண்மையை வந்து செய்து கொண்டிருக்கிறேன். இதற்கு பின்னே எனக்கு உற்சாகம் அளித்த என்னுடைய மனைவி கீதா வந்திருக்காங்க, என்னுடைய மகன் ஆதித்யன் வந்திருக்காங்க, கனடாவில் இருக்கிறான், என்னுடைய சம்பந்தி வந்திருக்காங்க. இந்த உறவினர்கள் அத்தனை பேருக்குமே நான் வந்து மனமார்ந்த என்னுடைய மகிழ்ச்சியை நான் வந்து தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறேன். அந்த அடிப்படையிலே ஒரு நிமிடம் அவர்கள் இங்கே வந்தால் கொஞ்சம் சந்தோஷமாக இருக்கும். இது சாதாரணமான ஒரு நிகழ்வு அல்ல. எத்தனையோ நான் வந்து சான்றிதழ் பெற்றிருந்தாலும் கூட இந்த கல்லூரியில் 81க்கு வெளியே போன பிறகு 99 இருந்து ஏறக்குறைய இந்த 2019, 20, 21, 22 வரைக்கும் ஏறக்குறைய நான் 40 முறை இந்த கல்லூரிக்கு வந்திருக்கிறேன். வருடத்திற்கு 2 முறை 3 முறை தொடர்ச்சியாக மாணவர்கள் சிவில் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்டுக்கு, கெமிக்கல் இண்டஸ்ட்ரீஸ் மற்றவர்களுக்கு நான் வந்து என்னுடைய மனைவி, என்னுடைய செயல்பாட்டுக்கு பின்புலமாக ஊக்கம் இருக்கின்ற என்னுடைய மனைவி கீதா அவர்கள். மகிழ்ச்சி. தேங்க்யூ. நன்றி. இந்த இரு நூல்களையும் நமது செயலர் அவர்களுக்கு தருகிறேன்.
Congratulations, sir. The next of the distinguished awardees is Mr. S.M. Sadashivam. He studied in CIT Sandwich Polytechnic in the year 1965-69, diploma in sandwich course in mechanical engineering. He joined Everest Engineering Works in the year 1969 to 80 and started his own business in the year 1981 in the name of Premier Plate Fabrications Company near GCT College, Coimbatore. Presently located in Tadagam Road and Somayampalayam village in Coimbatore. He's got a big list of esteemed customers starting from Bharat Earth Movers to Kerala Minerals, Transformers and Electricals, ZF Wind Power, etc. His company is registered with ESI, PF, NISC, GST registration. He's a past president of Lions Club of Coimbatore. I request Engineer Babu Kadian, our Joint Secretary, to kindly adorn a shawl on Mr. Sadashivam and request our Chief Guest to kindly hand over the certificate to the awardee. So kindly deliver your acceptance speech.
இங்கே மேடைகளிலும் வெளியிலும் அவார்டிஸ் எல்லாத்திலும் குறைந்த படித்தவன் நான் தான் நினைக்கிறேன். டிப்ளமா இன் சாண்ட்விச் கோர்ஸ் இன் மெக்கானிக்கல் இன்ஜினியரிங். I am an industrialist. I am very proud to say that I am a small scale industrialist running a business for more than 25 years. I am supplying to Indian Space Research Organization, supplying major components for Chandrayaan project I have supplied, and I am going to supply Gaganyaan project, and all propellant which is mainly part of the component of the rocket is the mandrel I am supplying. That is one of the precious components manufactured in the component. I am also proud to say that I have supplied 20 sets of oxygen plant to the COVID-19 plants, COVID-19 pandemic period. That is a very precious award I have supplied to Tata Consultancy Service and L&T. I have supplied day and night because lots of people are losing their life. At the time, with our own people, around 50 people, we have worked day and night because one tank we supply, we can save 10 people. That is what the information I have got from L&T. That is why it is a proud moment that I am very proud to receive this happiest day today, to award this, getting the award today. Thank you very much.
Sir, congratulations, sir. We have two more awardees today. Unfortunately, because of their prior commitment, they haven't come today. But I would be happy. I'm pleased to read their profiles. The next one is Mr. Kirti Vasan K. Mechanical, 1985 batch, passed out from our college. At present, he is the president and global head of banking, financial service, and insurance business group at TCS. He is the CEO and managing director at TCS with an experience of 34 years in TCS. I request the secretary to kindly take the citation on behalf of the awardee so that the awardee, if he is online, can see his award. The next in the line of a distinguished alumni. Engineer Madhavan would be collecting the award on behalf of Mr. Kirtivasan. The 85 batch. The whole of 85 batch would collect the award on behalf of Mr. Kirtivasan. Congratulations to Mr. Kirtivasan, presently the CEO and Managing Director of TCS. The next distinguished alumni is...
Since I'm here, I have to take the opportunity. Krithivasan and I were project mates. We did a project together, very close to Krithivasan. So, in those good old days, which is now the most popular electronic ignition control systems for two-wheelers and four-wheelers. But we couldn't continue with it. But proud to be here on his behalf. If Krithi is looking at this, Krithi, very proud that one of our batchmates has grown to be such a global head for a huge company like TCS, part of the Tata conglomerate. So, very proud, Krithi. All the best wishes. Thank you.
The next distinguished awardee is Mr. Jahangir Mohammed. Mr. Jahangir Mohammed, who's the EC passed out of our college, is the Managing Director of Jasper Technologies USA. He is awarded an honorable doctorate by Concordia University, Canada. He has given 80 plus patents in Internet of Things, softwares and communication technologies. Any batchmates of Mr. Jahangir Mohammed here would like to collect the award and on his behalf? We would like to congratulate Mr. Jahangir Mohammed. The principal of CIT is collecting the award on behalf of Mr. Jahangir Mohammed. Congratulations to Mr. Jahangir Mohammed. In case you are online, congratulations on behalf of the CIT institutions. It's time for the presentation of Endowment Awards. I request all the students who are receiving the Endowment Award to come in a group to take a group picture. Please collect your award after putting up your signature on the wrist. First would be 1962 to 67 batch Alumni Charitable Trust Award to Pranav of second year B Mechanical Engineering. Pranav. Next, Jagdishan RR. Is Jagdishan available here? Next is Shweta Purani of second year BECE. Next is Rekha Shri Pooja, fourth year MSc Decision and Computer Sciences. They get an endowment award of rupees 20,000 each from 1962 to 67 batch. He's not available, sir. Jagdishan is not available. Thank you, sir. Jagdishan. Next is the CIT 1984 Alumni Charitable Trust award. I request the students to come and stand in a group. Induja N, Vaiteshwaran, (1984) batch. Induja N, first year BE Civil Engineering. Okay. Yes. Vaideshwaran, first year BE Mechanical Engineering. Uma V, first year BE Tripoli. Please, students, please come near the dais. Kannan N, first year BE ECE. Imaya DS, first year BTech Chemical Engineering. Sujitra, second BE Civil Engineering. Munish Kannan, BE Mechanical Engineering. Jagannathan, second year BE Tripoli. Midalsana, second year BE ECE. Preeta D, second year BTech Chemical Engineering. Janani, third year BE. Mukesh J, second year Mechanical Engineering. Shriram G, third year BE Chemical Engineering. Kalp Swami, fourth year BE Civil Engineering. Bharani Kumar K, fourth year. Ritesh Waran, fourth year. Ishwar, fourth year. They get an endowment of rupees 15,000 rupees from the 1984 batch. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Please. The next students from 1980 to 84, second batch Alumni Charitable Trust. Request all the awardees to kindly stay back for the group photograph. All the awardees, please stay back. Distinguished awardees, please stay back for the group photograph. The next list of endowment award is SN Gayatri. SN Gayatri of third year civil. G Jayaprakash, second year BE Mechanical. S Gayatri, second year BE Tripoli. L Gokuladai, first year BE ECE. Sagarika of third year BTech Chemical Engineering. So there, okay. Congratulations, students. Thank you very much, sir, for the support. Next is Rate Shri L.V. Prasad, Endowment to Kavya V.T. First Year B. Civil Engineering. Shri Ellen K. Venkatesaru Award to Shalini C. Shri N. Padinisamy Endowment Award to Sunil Verma. Congratulations, students. Thank you. Now it's a privilege to the 1973 batch for honoring student volunteers who have worked for Golden Jubilee celebration. Privilege to the 1973 batch. Privilege to the 1973 batch. Request one and all to be please seated. We haven't finished the function as of yet. Request one and all to be please seated. And please maintain silence. Request one and all to be please seated. Privilege to the 1973 batch. (1973) batch is honoring the students who helped them volunteer their Golden Jubilee celebrations. Request to please be seated. Request the audience to be please be seated and maintain silence, please. As a token of love and affection, we would like to hand over mementos to our distinguished guest today. I request the Secretary, Mr. Gunashekaran, to kindly hand over a memento to our guest of honor, Engineer D. Shivashankaran. I request the Chief Guest to kindly join. I request the Chief Guest, Dr. Madan, to kindly join. As a token of love and affection, we request our President to kindly hand over a memento to our Chief Guest, Mr. Sendil. We request Mr. Sendil to kindly join on the podium. we come to the final part of the day, without which the no function is completed. Saying thank you is more than respecting one. It is good spiritually. Now I request the Secretary of the CIT Alumni Association, Engineer Gunashekaran, to kindly deliver the vote of thanks.
Good evening, one and all present here. Saying just thanks is not sufficient for all the dignitaries, participants coming all the way from distance locations. First of all, I would like to thank the management for giving such a place and give all the facilities for conducting this function very successfully in a grand manner. And I would like to thank the chief guest. When I have spoken to him and requested him to accept our invitation to be the chief guest of this evening, he has, in the same phone call, without even checking up with his diary, despite his busy schedule, he agreed. He said, I don't want to look at my diary at all. Whatever is there, I would like to come for this function. There is no any second thought about it, and he agreed very grandly. Immediately, I would like to thank the chief guest, Dr. Madan Sendil, for being here as a great occasion. And next, I would like to thank the guest of honor, Engineer Sivashankaran. He was also extensively traveling. Initially, he was not able to confirm his date because of so much of traveling between India, US, coming here and there. We were little worried whether he'll be able to make it up, but he was able to make it up in a comfortable manner today. Thank you very much. And he gave an excellent speech about his evolution from engineer to an entrepreneur, which would be definitely a great inspiration for all the students here. And I would like to thank all the awardees. The awardees came from all like various locations, Bangalore, Chennai, and different locations, and having accepted our award because of their professional expertise, because of their contribution to the field of engineering, and all their professional commitment for their profession. And I would like to thank each and every awardee for having come and accepted our award and then graced the occasion. And all the faculty, staff, family members of all the alumni and the students, I would like to thank one and all for making this function a grand success. Thank you again. Thank you very much.
Request all the distinguished awardees to kindly join for a group photograph.